TwitchCon was an absolute disaster this year. Hamas and Israel are killing each other again, and some dumbass decided to fuck around and find out with Homeland Security. We have these stories and so much more. This is your daily injection of political correct. Let's go. Starting with what happened at Twitch. There's a Twitch streamer named Emiru. She's very, very popular on Twitch. I know most of you do not watch Twitch. This woman was doing a meet and greet, and some dude got past all of Twitch's dog shit security and tried to kiss her. So here's that clip. Now I'm just gonna pause and like go ahead. She pushes him away, which I was really happy to see her stand up for herself. Some people just close up, they get scared. She was like, get the fuck off of me. Who the fuck you think you is? But so there he is. He goes in, she pushes him away, and then another staff comes out and pushes him. We could show that. This guy's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What do you think you're doing? Twitch basically did not take any accountability for this, essentially said that it's her fault. Even though they would allow her to have her own security, she had to use their security, which apparently sucks because that dude got through. So if you don't know who Dan Clancy is, Dan Clancy's the CEO. This is just such a bizarre weekend. He picks up this woman and then like accidentally slams her. What the fuck? Bro, this guy is so weird. So he does a thing. I don't know why he's doing this. And then he drops her on her head, but I think she gets right up. She's okay. Weird. What is the CEO doing? I don't know what this one is.
That's the switchblade. She found a place selling switchblades, and they weren't really supposed to be at TwitchCon.
Oh.
Like actual knives.
A new follower. Right. Okay. So apparently somebody was selling, like, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I would buy one. I would buy one. TwitchCon official security footage leaked. Oh, no. Okay. Now we got memes. Yeah. Yeah. Here it is.
All right,
Yeah. You're good.
I'm done. You good? I got a bag. You see that? You good? Next.
Oh my God. Okay. And also, I mean, we got to talk about the Hasan memes. Amaranth and her husband were memeing on Hasan hard, bro. Let me skip ahead here. Here they are. We just start right here.
Okay. Don't move too much. Just stop. It's calm. It's great.
That's so funny.
This is vibrating. I'm not shocking her.
Yeah, so people are just walking around like this is basically Hasan's a lolcow now. A lot of you guys probably don't know what that means, but it's not good for Hasan. I'll just say that. As you know, Hasan has said things like America deserves 9/11, things like that. Here's a dude that like actually, because the CEO's doing a Q&A, and he asks the CEO to his face about these things. Then he gives a word salad. I'll just warn you.
Hello, Dan. I've been streaming on Twitch for 9 years. I've been a partner for a long time. But another thing that I am is I'm a U.S. veteran, served in the Army, deployed to Afghanistan. Veterans are a protected group on Twitch. So I was just wondering, I've heard comments about the United States deserve 9/11, PTSD, veterans deserve that. When are we going to start holding other streamers accountable for stuff like that, regardless of social status?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for your service. Thank you for the question.
I don't think he gives a fuck about this guy's service. Just saying.
Really appreciate, you know, what you've done and all that. And
all that.
You know.
And see what I'm saying? He's just doing the formalities. But I don't think he gives a fuck about that guy's service at all.
You use certain examples, and some of those examples led to enforcement, right? It's always a very tricky process. Because part of what we need to do is have a set of community guidelines, and we do have a team that works very hard to consistently apply them. The views of individuals aren't necessarily the views of our platform. We're at a time where people sometimes can talk in hyperbole, right? Unfortunately, and this happens on all sides of the political spectrum. And so
I bet they're gonna ban my ass off of Twitch if I get too big.
We have our guidelines. We apply them consistently. I understand you may disagree with some of those decisions, right? And I always say one of the nice things about Twitch is it's a platform where if you disagree with the views of somebody, it's not appearing in your feed. It's not appearing.
Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up, bro. Anyways, he got caught. He's 61 and he's hanging out with like a 20-year-old girl and I mean, that's not illegal or anything, but I'm just saying, I feel like this guy, especially with the people who stream on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all young people and stuff. And he's the CEO. Like, what is he doing? Here we go.
No.
Tell Dan Clancy we said what's.
There's no way.
Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask. That's literally him. Wait, Dan. Wait, Dan Clancy.
Show Daniel Clancy.
Wait a minute. So let's go back and look at that. So here's Dan is here. Okay, it's kind of hard to say where they are, but it looks like he doesn't want to be on there. What is this guy doing? In other news, Gaza and Israelis, they're blowing each other up again. So the war is not over. The peace still it seems like it's not holding together. Looks like the Trump team is not going to give up, though. 2 IDF soldiers were murdered this morning by Palestinian terrorists in Rafah. Israelis are getting killed. Gazans are getting killed. They're just killing each other again. This is Israel war room, so they're saying they got murdered. They died in a war. So is the other side. They're dying in a war, too. JD Vance is on his way to go see what he can do about it, I guess. I don't know what he's going to do about it. Here's what I think, my friends. I think that, like, in the future, when we have spaceships going all over the fucking galaxy and shit, Jews and Muslims are going to be killing each other in space. President Trump sends grave warning to Hamas. I think they should listen. We're going to eradicate them if we have to. They'll be eradicated. Okay, well, I mean,
for the first time ever,
whatever.
We
I don't
made
know.
a
I
deal
don't care.
with Hamas that, you know, they're going to be very good.
Sorry, I interrupted the man. I apologize.
For the first time ever, we made a deal with Hamas that, you know, they're going to be very good. They're going to behave. They're going to be nice. And if they're not, we're going to go and we're going to eradicate them if we have to. They'll be eradicated, and they know that. So they went in. They went in, and I don't believe it was the leadership, but they had some rebellion in there among themselves, and they killed some people. You know, a lot of people. But this is a violent group. You know, you probably noticed over the last 100 years. This is a very violent group of people, and they got very rambunctious, and they did things that they shouldn't be doing. And if they keep doing it, then we're going to go in and straighten it out, and it'll happen very quickly and pretty violently, unfortunately.
He knows what it means if he sends Americans, so he's avoiding that at all costs. You say we will eradicate. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'll just let this play out.
Yeah, just following up on that question, when you say we are going to eradicate Hamas, who is we? Does that include American boots on the ground?
No, it won't be on the ground at all. We don't need to, because we have many countries, as you know, signed on to this deal. The way I view it, 59 countries, and unanimous. There's never been, nobody ever believed it was right. Countries that 4 months ago didn't like each other, and now they're all aligned together. I mean, we've had countries.
They're not aligned. I mean, love the guy, but I don't believe that. I think that he's gotten them to cooperate to a point using, American muscle, essentially. But yeah, no, they don't like each other.
Calling me when they saw some of the killing with Hamas, saying we'd love to go in and take care of the situation ourselves. In addition, you have Israel would go in 2 minutes if I asked him to go in. I could tell him, go in and take care of it. But right now, we haven't said that. We're going to give it a little chance, and hopefully there will be a little less violence. But right now, they're violent people. Hamas has been very violent. But they don't have the backing of Iran anymore. They don't have the backing of really anybody anymore. They have to be good. And if they're not good, they'll be eradicated.
Straight up, bro. He's just saying it. They're going to get eradicated. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think either one of these sides, I don't think Hamas and Israel can exist at the same time. Like, the world would be better without the other side. Both sides see that about each other, right? And they'll never change their mind on that. With Israel withdrawal, Hamas finally able to conduct public executions in peace. Yeah, I think that this is kind of what started it all. In other news, Homeland Security posted this. We have a little bit of a story to tell here, and I'm involved in this story in a small way. So here we go. Fuck around, find out. If you threaten or lay hands on our law enforcement, officers will hunt you down, and you will find out really quick. We'll see you cowards soon. The video says, ICE, we're on the way. Word on the streets, cartels put a 50K bonus on y'all, bounty on y'all. And there's all these dudes just standing there acting all hard and shit. This guy made a video responding to it. Says Homeland Security is putting his life at risk, and he claims that he never made that video, and then someone else put the text on the video. Now, at this point, I had already covered this. I'm like, oh, Homeland Security posted this. This is legit. I'm gonna fucking go with it. And I posted, I'm like, bro, fucking Homeland Security's coming for you, motherfucker. And then this came out, and then I was like, oh, shit. So here's what he had to say.
I'm getting these mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, yeah. I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. Iran, that was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bruh. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted on my account, then I was like, what the f***? Well, then I posted this like months ago. Then I seen the caption. And then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Now, here's the f***ed up part. The federal government is involved with something that I didn't do. Like, what?
Arguing his case. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, dude, I fucked up. I need to take the video down because I believed it. I watched this and I believed him. I was like, oh, fuck. Some like racist dude took his video and misrepresented it and made him look like that. And then, you know, everyone fell for it, including me. Then Homeland Security came out with the receipts. Now, I didn't delete the video. I privated it. So after they came out with the receipts, I went right back to that video and put it back to public. This young man posted violent threats of murder against our law enforcement. Then he deleted it when he was called out and attempted to deny all wrongdoing. We have the receipts and the internet is forever. And now it is time for daily crash outs. Starting with TikTok influencer I'm Jum with 217K followers loses his mind after learning EBT food stamps will be paused next month.
Just finding out there's no EBT next month. My heart. There's no EBT next month. What is this pumpkin man doing, bro?
The pumpkin man?
You gotta starve on Thanksgiving?
Bro, just go work. What are you talking about? When you get hungry, you go work and make money so you stop being hungry. What?
You dead ass pumpkin man?
Just go work. Go make some money.
It's like, yo, it's just like you gotta like... Why the fuck there's no EBT next month? Why the fuck November though? It couldn't be January, Feb, March it? Why the fuck does it have to be November? Why November?
I don't know, bro. Because fucking go get some work done. What are you talking about? All right, this person walks up. This is an Antifa. And they fucked around and found out. Here you go. Enjoy.
Embarrassed to Mitchell.
You fucking bitch.
And got arrested and pepper sprayed. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah. And like I said in the short, say hello to the internet, my friend. Yeah, that mask is not protecting you now. You got arrested, pepper sprayed.
Have a fun trip.
You're having a fun trip while being demasked. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Man has screaming meltdown and tells a Christian to leave a park because he is white and then claims to be a victim after a police officer tells him to calm down. Okay, what the fuck?
You don't deserve to be here. You do not deserve to be here, bro. You're white men. Do you know? You're white men. Talking about
terrible arguments. Why does our skin color matter?
Our skin color allows you certain things that it does not allow me. You're not gonna invalidate me as a black man.
I'm not.
I am literally emasculated every f***ing day. Do not invalidate me, bro.
What
Stop. You cannot come to it. You cannot come to a park like this.
Oh my God,
You're
this is still real.
Oh, so you're the victim, right?
You're kicking me out of the park.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be here. You do not deserve to be here, bro. You do not deserve to be here with these opinions, sir. No, you see how they talk to me first? You see how they talk to me first?
Because you're yelling. He told you to calm down, bro. He's gonna be a loser his whole life. It's sad because like he's got a brain, a human brain in that head, and he could do great things, but instead is poisoned to believe that he's a permanent victim. So this guy does not like the Charlie Kirk's TP USA table.
Well, you know, Jesus did it, so you know I gotta do it, right? Jesus did it. Good luck.
Here we go. Good job, bro. Here's the thing. This guy, he's mad. He's mad that they're spreading the message of TP USA, you know, on this campus, right? And here, there's a little bit more here. Give me a second. Yeah, I think they were doing something where they get pied in the face. Like they were doing something fun where you get to pie someone in the face. Which sounds awesome. I want to pie someone in the face.
No!
Yep. And then he takes their thing off the board, right? Now here's the thing though. So people like this that do this. So in the heat of the moment, he feels like he's so mad and he needs to Like the only thing that he could think of that's the right thing to do is destroy their shit, right? Which there was really nothing. There's not much. It's a fucking tablecloth with some stickers, dude. You didn't really ruin much. Like lefties see this and they're like, what the fuck happened to us? That's what they think when they see this. This one is pretty gnarly. So I'm just gonna kind of pause. This is at the No Kings protest. Somebody brought a Trump on a stick, started handing out a prop knife, not a real knife, a prop knife. And then he handed it to this child. He's like, here you go, kid. Kill Trump. So the kid proceeds to, you know, simulate stabbing Trump to death. And then the guy's like, hey, anyone else want to have a try? In other news, we have an update on Big Balls. Remember Big Balls? He was there. He was slashing government waste, you know, using his smart little brain. And he got beat up not too long ago. Here he is. Beaten and bloodied. He was trying to save some young girl from being harassed or something like that. He was being a hero. And then the dudes that beat him up, the judge let them go free, or the DA let them go. That somehow they were allowed to go free. And that just pissed me off. But today we have some good news. U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro announced new charges against criminals who brutally assault Doge's big balls, Edward Korstein, after a liberal judge let them run free. Here's another thing that just recently happened. It's absolutely bizarre. Let me see if I can show you here. So yeah, you can see this guy tearing down a Trump sign because he's so short he could barely touch this thing. He's on his fucking tippy toes, dude. Look at this. He sees a Trump sign as he's driving down the road, and he's so mad that people voted differently than he wanted them to that he decides to start opening fire on the Trump sign. Like, yeah, real. Actually happened. Look at this. There he is. You could see he pulls it out the fucking sunroof and starts just shooting out of his car. These are real people. These are real things that are happening. Campbell, who is 5'6", was later arrested and charged with a Class C felony assault. He's facing 17 years in prison. More example fodder. Here's a clip. Okay, I mean, I love watching Trump snap at reporters. I don't know anything about this. I'm not even going to read the question first. I'm just going to go in blind and enjoy.
You have within your power, you're the most powerful man on earth. Why don't you just enable Ukraine to finish this war tomorrow?
Well, if you knew anything about what you were talking about, you'd be able. You do. I don't think you do, really. I don't think you do because it's a little more complicated than that. But it sounds easy. We're in the process of trying to make a deal. If we make a deal, that's great. If we don't make a deal, it'll be a lot of people are going to be paying a big price.
Okay, I mean, that's not really... Trump snaps at reporter. Who said that? Whose words was that? Oh, it's Fox News? Okay, I mean, they're being a little sensationalist. Anyways, if this reporter was tasked with being in charge of solving the war, she would cause World War III. What she suggested straight up is like, why don't you just enable Ukraine to end the war tomorrow? Bro, that is some World War III ass shit. She's so stupid. Europol dismantled Sim Farm for Hire platform powering 49 million fake accounts for global fraud. Check this out. This is nuts. These things exist all over the world. And they're just like these little bot farms that they use to scam people. It's wild. Look at that. Oh man, look at all their stuff. That guy's under arrest. Dude, damn, look at all that evidence. They're coming in, and this is just a big scam operation. And these are all over the world. So it's good to see the police of the world taking things like that down. In other news, apparently a mass shooting was prevented.
A convicted felon was allegedly planning to shoot up the Atlanta airport today, the world's busiest airport, armed with an AR-15. This felon did a FaceTime call with family members, allegedly telling them his plans to shoot up the Atlanta airport. Someone reportedly notified police after that call. Police reportedly did end up finding the felon inside of the airport. They grabbed him, took him into custody, and authorities reportedly found that AR-15 while searching his car. But obviously, a lot of questions as to how this supposed convicted felon got his hands on that high-powered semi-automatic rifle.
I mean, bro, how do you think he got it? He just went and bought that shit. This is America. We go buy guns, bro. How do you think he got the gun? He just went and got it the illegal way. He didn't like walk into some store and fucking, you know, pass a background check. Another news, apparently gas is actually getting cheaper. The experts are silent after gas just dropped to below $2 a gallon in multiple areas, averaging $2.99 countrywide. Yeah, where's all the people complaining about gas prices?
They lost control of the price of gasoline, of oil. Immediately, let's go back to Trump. But by that time, it was too late, and they didn't go back. But we could be hitting close to $2 a gallon. I'd love to break it if we could.
Yeah, I noticed gas is cheaper here in Colorado. Gas cheaper for you guys? Let me know. People say that the president has no control over the gas prices, right? So that's like the new argument coming from them. Of course, they're going to deny that he has anything to do with it, right? But what did he campaign on? You guys remember it? It's kind of catchy. Drill, baby, drill, right? That's why the gas prices are down. We're drilling oil. And finally, best for last, saving the best for last. It's still laggy. God damn it. Shit. I'll make it smaller. That works.
Shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah. Shot my dog until she drops. 2,000 volts straight in her top. Cause my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah. Got this remote on me like in my garage. If Kaya try to move, she gotta love.